Hello everyone, welcome to another video on my channel. Well, this video is a little different. It's not gonna be like your regular video. This video is basically, it's not gonna be a tips and trick video, but it's basically to tell you what's gonna be going through my mind when I'm playing a game. I'm gonna show you my game plan when playing this game. When I'm walking around, when the game starts, in the middle of the game, or when I'm under heat. I'm gonna be showing you guys about that. And so yeah, so I'm gonna show you right here. Let me start the game up. And yeah, I'm gonna be using this because this is the main class I really use. And if you don't know what that is, it's the silenced executioner loadout I made. You know, it's basically for, like, it's infantry basically. You know, you go in there and you try to take them down, but also you're like a shadow. So I call it basically the Marine loadout, or the executioner. You know, because usually a Marine in the military, he tries to stay undercover, but also can go loud and kill everyone.
Spotted in this area. Stay alert.
All right. So when I first get right here, I either run to it right here, and I get the supplies, and then because I like to go do this. You may see me do this sometimes. You may see me go right through here, and then I can see some people right here. And sometimes that's not it. Sometimes I get killed because sometimes they're right there, and sometimes they're right there, and even maybe someone could even be right here. So that's why I usually don't take that route, you know. But what I do is when I go to that box, I get my supplies. I wait at least until two of my enemies are dead. Sometimes I wait right here and wait for my two enemies to be dead, and then I can move on. But I want you to understand, dude, I play this game stealthily. I don't play it. When I start the game, I don't do this. I don't go all the way in here and do this. You know, I don't go all this stuff, because there's no point in that, and it's an easy way to get killed and an easy way to get surrounded. So yeah, so what I do is that I'm always strategic. I try to move around, don't cause much attention to myself. The point where I do those moves, like this right here, and I do the evasions, and the evasions and moving. That's when I'm under heat. That's when I'm actually being taken fire, when I'm surrounded by enemies. Okay? Alright, you may see me sometimes just, go like this. And it's not always the smartest thing to do. It's just kind of a habit. But, yeah. That's the thing right there. I don't move. I stealthily go around. The only time I use my skills of jumping around and avoiding stuff is when, that's when I'm under heat. Alright, so, the next thing I'm going to be talking about is, what do I craft first? Okay, what I craft first is it's sometimes a smoke bomb, but for right now, since it's this map, I always do for a nail bomb, because nail bombs, they don't just be thrown, they're not just planted, they can be used for other purposes. Because a lot of people, they don't really understand that you can literally, because sometimes bombs aren't, because let's say you can light it right here.
Bombs armed. Look alive.
All right, you're lying it right there, and then you're getting shot at from right here. Let's say you're walking right down there, and now you're getting shot from. So you just jump over here, and now you want them to come towards you. Go try to bait them over here. Right when they get there, you aim at your nail bomb, and then boom. Psh. But like I said, you can't shoot your own nail bomb. I don't think you can. Let's see. Yes, you can. Alright. But that's to tell you, man, right there, that I didn't know you could shoot your own nail bomb. That's crazy, man. That's cool anyways. But that, you see what I mean? That's probably one of those are the three ways you can throw them. And I recommend, if you throw them, bounce it off of something, because it has a shorter fuse to go off. Alright. And the other one is to plant it somewhere, just plant it right here. Or you can do what I did, which is bait, it's basically baiting him to come over there and you shoot it. And that's another thing. But yeah. All right. The next thing, the next equipment that I would think of is a Molotov. All right. Molotovs are rare in this game, and not. It matters how lucky you are. And some people ask me, what kind of Molotov throw would you do? Would you do it without aiming, or do aim with it? Well, that all depends on where I'm at. All right. So let's say that you want to escape very, very fast. I would maybe go like this. You could jump up and throw it like that, or because sometimes, let's say that someone is right there. All right. What you're gonna do is that you're gonna have to throw it probably like this, or right on top of them. Like, do not do it like this. Even if it's like this, do not do that. It's not gonna do anything. It's gonna hurt them a little bit, but it won't do much damage. So that's why I don't recommend doing mollies like I just did right there. I don't throw Molotovs unless I really have to. And the only two reasons I really use mollies three reasons. One is that I'm about to die. All right, I need to save myself, so I'll go ahead and throw it to the ground. If there's an enemy right here, I just throw it right there to save myself if he's about to kill me. The second reason I would do it is if there was like all four of them was right here, and I would throw it right there. All right, that's the second reason, so I can get like a bunch of points and parts. My other reason is to do it. It's something called a Hail Mary. I like getting Hail Marys like this. I like throwing these Molotovs and getting long Hail Marys, and I love getting them because they don't know. It's so cool because they don't know when it's gonna happen, but if you ever go against me, you're gonna know very quick that I will try Hail Marys. So that's why you should never ever stay in the same place at once with me. All right, somebody got the Molotovs down. We're gonna talk about the other one, the smoke bomb. All right, smoke bombs, to me, they're not just, I don't use smoke bombs mainly to stun people. I don't use it for that sometimes. Let's say I have a teammate down right here and he wanted to move. I'd go like this.
Away.
Right here. Now I'm trying to get it, he's going to crawl right over, he's going to crawl over here, So I use it to sneak and flank people, or to get somewhere safety, That's what smoke bombs are used for, or what I think they are, but they're mostly used for stunning people and getting the shiv. And they're downing them. And that's a good reason, but also you can use it to get away, you can use it to flank, you can use it to cover your teammates, you can use it to stun them and kill or down your enemy. Those are the kind of things you should need to do. So that's pretty much all of them, except the only one I didn't do is the shiv. Alright, the shiv, I don't make shivs unless I know I'm going to get some flanks. Alright, if I'm going to get some flanks and some smoke hits without getting killed, then yeah, I will use smoke bomb, or not smoke bombs, but shivs. So yeah. Alright, the other thing I want to do, so we got my movement out of the way. We got what my reasoning for my equipment and my supplies. Now let's talk about the glitches, or not glitches, but certain points. You would see in Barks or anyone who has been playing this game for such a long time or has dived into the glitches and I guess the advantages is that some maps, they have this. These I would call choke points. But let's say you're not the one that's being choked. You're choking them. So anyone that knows what a choke point is or even played Call of Duty, is choke points are a place where death happens. Alright, so someone walking right there and there's someone where I'm standing, that's a choke point. This place right here is a basic choke point. It's just a place that you don't want to go towards, alright? Because you can die from it. Alright? And that's the thing about The Last of Us, man, is that it's filled with choke points. You could die from anywhere. Alright? So yeah, look for these kind of points, but be careful sometimes, alright? Be careful. Because sometimes you can die from it because you're out in the open. You can get flanked from there. You can get flanked from right here. Someone could be hiding in here. Someone could be right here. So there could be someone over here. You see what I mean? Like, this game, you can be hit from pretty much from anywhere. Alright, since we got that out of the way, alright? We got my movements, my reasoning behind it, my supplies, and now we got down some of the glitches and stuff in this game. Alright, so the next thing is how I shoot my gun, alright? When it comes down to getting behind someone let's say that someone is right here. All right, someone's right here, and I knew they were. All right, so someone is right there, and I'm right here, and he was shooting at me right here. I would do this. I would go around. He may have seen me, maybe he won't. And remember, you're going to a side where his teammates could be. Just think about that too. Be aware, you know, be very, very aware, you know. And then go around here, and this is where you can pick up a little bit. Look around, and then kill him right here. But when I'm right here, what I do is that I aim at the center, the spinal cord, and then it goes up. See? So that's how I do it. When it comes up to front, let's say I didn't take that route. Let's say I didn't go all the way up the middle and go around. What if I did this? What if I went up close to him like this? All right, what I would do and get right here. What I've always pretty much have done is do this. All right, wait, hang on. Let me differentiate. Hang on right here. All right, so I got right here. I'm about to shoot him, and I do the claw technique. I go like this. Stuff like that. Hang on. Hang on, let me go get a... I'll do it in a minute. But you see what I mean? I do that shoulder swap. You know, do the claw technique. Crap. Hang on. Sorry. But you know what I mean? Like, you know, I can't... Also, I can't do that wiggle thing that Nick 830 does. I try so hard, but I can't do that. But, yeah, the gun swing and the movements like this, you know. So, yeah. That's how I, you know, do things in this game, and like that. Alright, so let's go to the next thing, and which is, I kind of think that a lot of people, man, they go up here and they... Let's get this thing. Alright, let's say this. We're walking right here, and we're crouching, and someone just pops up right here, you know? What are you supposed to do? You are pretty much a dead man. Alright, you're pretty much going to die right here in the spot. There's a lot of things you can do. You can... Never do this, guys. Never do this. Don't go like this. You need to turn around and completely go like this. You're faster this way. You see how it goes like this? Look how slow you are. What you need to do is that you need to face your camera somewhere else and run that way. You're a lot faster. Alright? Or you can try to go one-on-one with them. And usually that's when I start to do this avoidance thing. I've done it in the past few videos, and this is, you know, a bunch of this stuff. And then go right here and then shoot and just kill him. Alright? That's, I mean, but sometimes you're not going to do that. Sometimes they're just too good of a player and that they just shoot you dead. You know, that's just sometimes, man. That just happens. Alright? And sometimes you can't help that. Alright? Now, we got that out of the way. Another thing that I have always told people who are new to this game, do this. If you want to be stealthy in this game, you have to watch where you walk. Alright? Because let's say you can do this. Because if you do this, guys, let me show you right here. Nick 830 has said this. If you do this, your name pops up over. Your name pops up. Your game tag is red, like bright red. And if you keep doing this, it's gonna spot you. Do not do that. So when you get here, just stay like this. And if you see someone coming around the corner, don't freak out, man. Don't freak out. You know, don't freak out, because you know what that means is that he might just stroll right past you. Especially in last man standing match, you'd be really, really surprised on what people do when they don't realize they're walking past something. You know, it's very, very, very surprising that they just do not see you. You know, so yeah. And also, I only got 2 minutes left on this, so I'm not gonna have much up here. I might have to make a part 2. I'm gonna be making a part 2 on this, just to show you. This is a short map. This is very, very close range. You know, but you know, she's right here and right here. Yeah, that's long range. But I'm talking about in the field. It is so easy to get around this game in this map. So I'm gonna be showing this is a short map, and the other ones will be a long map. And I'm probably gonna do that one tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna show you guys one more thing, and then I have a lot of ideas, but I'm running out of time. So the one thing that I love to do, especially to certain people, is I like to, honestly, I like to bait people around here. I may do this, like you see, there's me guy. If I know there's a guy right beside right here, I aim right there, and then I just walk like this, and I stand back up to go across. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna think that I'm going to this. He's gonna think that he can cut me off right here. Now, what happens if you do that and wait, and then you cut him off? I know. And remember, there are little spaces around these in these maps everywhere. There's one right there, and you just saw the one right there. There's a bunch of them here. All right. So just look for those little spaces. Bait people. Be smart, man. Be very, very smart. I don't care how much of a itchy or how fast your trigger finger is, man. I don't care. If you are smart in your movements and you're smart on where your shots are pulled, you will kill in this game. I'm telling you, will. If you can just be good at strategically moving around, you will be a badass in this game. I'm telling you. All right. I've seen so many people do it. You know, people could do that thing all the time, but just remember, you know, if you have wisdom and you have intelligence, you're gonna be a monster at this game, man. This game is not all about trigger finger. So yeah, so you can obviously hear the music. All right, guys, I think this is gonna be it, and I'll see you guys